3 at Fat 5 see the new boys sitting at the top of the league with the old guard further down. And we have 9 games of highlights to show you for this week. Now looking at the lineups before the game highlights. Parmesan Belgrade will be looking to make some movements here in the league and will have 8 players available with Neil, Richard, Graham, Kevin D, Joshua, Yanis, Paulus and Adam A all turning up to strengthen the team, all looking to try and make an impact as Richie continues to be absent from the league, and again we wish him well in his recovery there. Now looking at the O.B City lineup for this week, O.B City have a number of commissioner players coming in to help in the shape of Luke and Gilly. Captain Ryan will be able to call on Willie, Bernie, Alan, Ryan, Stephen, Matthew and Stephen B as the powerful O.B City look like they can take top spot by winning all games today. Moving on to Scrandinavia for this week, and Captain Baz Jr. is missing, and they will have 2 commissioner players this week to help out with the team, with Thomas, Craig, Brad, Des, Stuart, Adam and Barry all regulars for Scrandinavia, and welcoming Dan and Greg to help boost the numbers with the absence of their captain this week. Now looking at the Flaberdeen squad for week 5, Flaberdeen's core team is low, and so there's a large number of commissioner players coming in to plug the gap for that squad this week. Lewis, Simon and Jordan are the only Flaberdeen regulars available this week, but Michael, Mitch, Matthew and Scott have all stepped up to try and help Flaberdeen get vital points in the league. Looking at Rapid Viennetta, Rapid have a strong core with Martin, David C, David M, Kev, Lewis and Cal all available, but Captain Cal also having 2 commissioner players available to help support them this week in the shape of Greg and Brian as Rapid continue their impressive debut season form. Finally, looking at Fatburn Rovers to round off the lineups. James is in this week and is able to call upon Jason, Ryan, Beans, Fraser and himself in the usual lineup, but also welcome Commissioner Chopper from the Commissioner squad as well. They also have Lewis and Craig to give them a good roundup as they try to get points in the league. Finally, before we get started, let's have a look at the league table standings. Rapid Viennetta are sitting currently at the top of the table, impressive start for them, followed by Fatburn Rovers, with the 2 new guys taking first and second. O.B in third with 12 points, Flaberdeen in fourth, Parmesan Belgrade with 4 points, and Scrandinavia at the bottom of the league with only 1 point. First game of week 3 sees Fatburn Rovers versus Scrandinavia. And with both teams looking to try and get some points on the board, with Fatburn Rovers looking very healthy higher up the table, but Scrandinavia stuck at the bottom. They're going to make a good start to this match. We're in the highlight now and seeing Fatburn Rovers pushing forward, and we've got Ryan here with the ball at feet looking to find someone there through to Fraser, and a great finish there by Fraser for the opening goal for the match. Lovely pass into the middle of the pitch. Brad unable to keep up with Fraser, and Fraser slotting it into the bottom corner for the first goal of the match, putting Fatburn Rovers 1-0 up. Fatburn Rovers now looking to come forward once again. Beans with the shot there, but a good save by Adam in goals, and the ball rolling out of the box there, almost given a second chance for Fatburn Rovers. So once again they're coming again, and the shot there just wide there by Craig, and eventually the ball is seen back to the goalkeeper. We're going to another highlight now of Fatburn Rovers playing out from the back now as Jason plays it out long to Lewis. Lewis up against Greg there, and then it makes Captain James go for the run. The shot there, it is saved and pushed wide, but then straight at the goalkeeper, and then eventually Scrandinavia have an opportunity. But actually the penalty's been given here. As you can see, Greg touches the ball there in the box, and it's unlucky for Scrandinavia with a penalty, and James Captain here with an opportunity to put Fatburn Rovers 2-0 up, and he does so from the spot. 2-0 for Fatburn Rovers, team currently sitting in second place in the league, having a fantastic start to this match. Scrandinavia looking to get back in this game now, with Brad coming forward, intercepting the ball there, trying to play it across to Stuart there, but eventually Fatburn Rovers see it back to Jason in goals. Quick throw, intercepted though, and that then stops Fatburn Rovers coming forward. But later on in the highlights we can see them coming forward now with a shot, and a good save there from the Scrandinavia goalkeeper, trying to kickstart the team to push forward quickly now though, as Barry plays it into Brad. Brad trying to get away there, but eventually Fatburn Rovers win that ball back and get the shot away. Fatburn Rovers coming forward once again, 3 in attack, and Scrandinavia trying to get players back. Dan eventually comes back to build up the defence, and I think that got a little touch just to send it wide there as Beans tries to get a shot on target, but it is saved then. Scrandinavia now with an opportunity to try and get a goal back. Stewart with the ball at feet, plays it across to Barry. Barry hits just wide there, but Stewart the follow up, and a great another save there from Jason. A double save there to deny Scrandinavia. Brad, ball at feet, turns and shoots, blocks, luckily back to him. Will he get another opportunity? Still got the ball at feet, wide once again, and Barry he eventually gets a shot, and as Jason clambers the ball out of the goal line there, it is deemed to have crossed the line, and Scrandinavia finally get a goal in this game. Good shot there by Barry. It bobbles about, but it has deemed to cross the line, and it's 2-1 Fatburn Rovers. And now Scandinavia have another opportunity to come forward, and can Fatburn Rovers get their defence? Stewart working the ball away to Dan, but a great save there by Jason, and this time manages to keep a hold of it and not allow it to score past him, and Fatburn Rovers breathe a sigh of relief. Scandinavia now looking to play out from the back, long ball over, trying to find Brad. Chopper then intercepting Brad with a couple of keep-uppies, and a great save there by Jason, and now a foot race between Chopper and Brad. Chopper using the boards there, trying to get forward. Des with a great interception, and that ends the opportunity for Fatburn Rovers to come on the counter there. Fraser tackling with Dan, and now the breaks here for Fatburn Rovers. Fraser plays it to Beans. Beans now with a shot, and there's the third goal for Fatburn Rovers. Fraser pushing forward, Chopper to his left, Beans coming into his right there. 3-on-1, even though Brad at the back coming in there, and Beans slots it away in the back of the net to give Fatburn Rovers a 3-1 lead in this game. Scrandinavia still in this game, not quite out of it, as Fatburn Rovers comes forward there. Lewis with some lovely play, but eventually loses it, and the shot there from distance is stopped by Jason. As I say, Scandinavia still in this game, but into the last moments of the game here, only a couple of minutes left, and Fatburn Rovers having full control of the ball right now, not giving Scandinavia an inch. And there's a counter attack with Chopper coming through. Oh, and a save there by Des. Chopper just couldn't place it either side of the goalkeeper, straight at him, and Des makes the save. Scandinavia now up the pitch with a chance, but the ball is high and over Brad as he tries to collect it and into the corner. Last passage highlight of play now for the game, with Dan's shot there just going wide, and Chopper will collect the ball there, trying to play it off the board. Does so successfully. Through now, through Dan. Can he finish? Oh, and he's hits it wide, and the look of frustration on his face. The ball lands at Beans. Beans plays it back to Fraser. Fraser with a shot off the post, and Fatburn Rovers can't quite get the fourth goal, with the game ending 3-1 to Fatburn Rovers. Second game of our first round of fixtures in week 3 sees Rapid Viennetta versus O.B City. Rapid Viennetta doing a great job in their debut season, sitting at the top of the league, and last season's champions in third place, looking to pick up points this week and move up. Stephen with the ball for O.B City. Lovely play then into his deadly partner Stephen, and a vital touch there from the Rapid defence. They're playing it into the hands of their goalkeeper. Rapid trying to get the ball out of their defence, and eventually it goes up the line towards Cal. Cal has the opportunity now with a shot, but a great save by Luke in goals, making his debut not only for the league but for O.B City this week. Plays it out to Stephen, and Stephen with one of those trademark Stephen shots, but it's been closed down, and Kev's seen that back to the goalkeeper almost, but the save there from David in goal, bailing out Kev, Rapid and the league's current top goal scorer. Rapid now looking to come forward, but they've lost it out to OB. OB building up a really good set of play here, but it's been intercepted by Kev. Kev up against Allen. Lovely footwork. Can he finish? He does! And the league's most deadliest striker shows why he's at the top of the goal scoring charts with a brilliant play there taken on Allen. Lovely ball control there, and eventually when Matthew comes across to try and make the tackle, Kev pulls the trigger, puts the ball in the back of the net, and puts Rapid Viennetta 1 goal to the good. O.B City now looking for some nice calm play from the back. Steven with a lovely turn there to make some space. Plays it to Ryan. And unfortunately, Ryan couldn't get a great connection straight at the goalkeeper. And now Rapid are on their way. And they are looking rapid. Rapid by name, rapid by play. But no final in product there. And the ball goes straight down to the other end. And O.B City have an opportunity there. But it's been lost. Rapid coming back. Intercepted, though, in the midfield by O.B City. And once again, shut down there. And now Kev is on the ball. Lovely turn. Can he dink it? It's saved. Oh, no, it's not. And it looked like as if Luke had stopped Kev there. But the ball cruelly just bounced over the top of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net there. Kev, great play there. Steven, you can see absolute blistering pace trying to get across. Does well to put Kev off. Kev with a great turn there. And the chip there. And you can see it bounces off of Luke. And that's incredibly cruel for the goalkeeper, who has done well so far in this match. O.B City looking to come forward, and Captain Ryan has an opportunity to lead from about the midway line there. Great block there, and Gilly now there with a shot, and Gilly there with the goal. And he is also doing a bit of a debut this week for O.B City, and they'll be delighted with his contribution in this match. Big credit to Captain Ryan, though, with his interception and blocking work there, giving the opportunity for Gilly to pick up the ball and stick in the back of the net. Once again, Gilly's on the ball here with a great turn away there through, and Cal left for dust, but eventually stuck into the corner there, and the ball is picked up by Rapid. But they've lost it instantly. Now Stephen B sensing an opportunity, trying to make some space. Oh, and what a finish there from Stephen. Great footwork there as he nicks the ball, you can see there, and then with a little bit of a roll back, keeping the ball at his feet, biding time there, trying to pull in the defender to make a mistake, but an absolute clinical finish there to rival that of the clinical finishes for Kev for Rapid. 2-2 in this game, so the game is now at a stalemate at this point. Both teams showing that they can get goals there, and Willie looks like it was completely accidental though there on the ground, and Luke with a brilliant save there from the goalkeeper, and Ryan almost putting the ball in the back of the net there, and he'll be thanking Luke for his reactionary skills there to stop the own goal going in. Kev now for Rapid, trying to play it back down the line, and Stephen there getting in amongst there, showing his tenacity. Good link up play from Matthew. Stephen going through. Oh, and Stephen finishes, and Stephen, who is rivaling Kev for the league's most clinical goal scorer, reminding us how many goals he's scored so far this week with 1. And that one that Stephen has shown there in the celebration is the exact amount of goals O.B City are now leading by in this match after a fantastic start from Rapid Viennetta. Can Rapid get more opportunities to come back into this game? Ball lost there, and O.B City now on the break. Lethal work here from both Stevens. Great save there by David Ingalls, denying O.B City a 4th goal and potentially run away with it. And good defensive work there from Rapid. Thought O.B City were going to be through there, but another opportunity now, and another great save there by David. And is there an opportunity here? Willie coming across, doing some great defensive work. Lovely turn there by Willie, and plays the ball down the line there. Last piece of highlight action for this match as Cal tries to play a short ball there, but it doesn't come off from the free kick. Rapid will collect the ball, meaning they haven't lost possession just yet, and there's time for just one more attack here from Rapid if they can get the ball out quickly. David is holding the ball here just now, finding Cal. Cal trying to turn away from Stephen. Stephen's tenacity there, but the game ends 3-2 to O.B City. Last for the opening games on week 3 back by sees Parmesan Belgrade versus Flaberdeen. Flaberdeen doing good this season, sitting mid-table, but Parmesan been struggling this season so far, and we're looking to try and get some points from Flaberdeen, who are missing a number of key players and whose team is made up of the majority of commissioner players, as early on here an early chance for Flaberdeen just goes wide for them to take the lead here. Kev now for Parmesan Belgrade with a shot there, but it's bounced back. Graham can't pick up the ball. Jordan pushing forward. Jordan with a shot, and what a finish there by Jordan. Jordan showing his absolute trademark surging runs there, collecting that ball and just pushing from midfield forwards there. Neil in defence trying to back off, gives too much space, and Richard Ingalls for Parmesan Belgrade could not get a hand on it. Flaberdeen go in the early goal 1-0 up. And it barely lasts a few seconds as from the kick-off there, Joshua plays a lovely ball back to Neil, and Neil smashes that straight after the kick-off and goes in. A rule change there to highlight was we've recently updated them to not allow players to shoot straight from kick-off, but as Joshua and Neil showcasing there, absolutely nothing wrong with playing a pass and shooting after the initial pass from kickoff, as Richard makes a vital save for Parmesan Belgrade and goals. Quick start there trying to find Josh on the run, but the save there from Flaberdeen, and now Jordan has an opportunity to run at Parmesan Belgrade with the ball going there to Mitch, and Mitch just hitting over with the save from Richard there. Lewis pointing, trying to get some movement on the goal and some marking, but Parmesan Belgrade will hold on to the ball. Now a new highlight with Flaberdeen pushing forward. Simon with the ball at feet, and there's the run of Lewis. Can he find him? Yes, he does, and Lewis in the first time just wide there. Great run by Lewis there. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the finish there. Lewis trying to find Jordan now. Jordan with the ball. He's got Joshua there for company, and he's round Joshua with a shot. Oh, and that's brilliant finish there from Jordan on the run and on the tight angle. Just gets that little tiny space away there from Joshua, and that is enough for him to scoop that into the bottom corner. Jordan here showing that not always power's needed. If you can get the placement perfect in the bottom corner there, there's nothing goalkeepers can do. Yanis now trying to smash that ball into the net, but it's blocked, and now landed at Jordan to Lewis, and Lewis now gets his goal after the unfortunate miss earlier after a great run. Jordan and Lewis trying that combination once again, and this time paying off. Adam on his own there trying to do some defensive work, but nothing he could do to stop Lewis's shot there. Lewis now with the ball after scoring that goal and this making the scores 3-1 to Flaberdeen, but Richard picking up that ball with a heavy pass from Jordan. Now Mitch is on the run for Flaberdeen into the Parmesan defensive corner there. He's going to have to be given a little bit of room to come out there. Aaron, our new referee, there with a close eye on the movement there and the space given to the Flaberdeen player. Shot there from Simon just wide, and Mitch will pick up the rebound here as Paul's tackled very well and stolen that ball off, and Parmesan now potentially having the opportunity to play it from their own defensive half to try and get a shot onto the Flaberdeen goal. Yanis now just trying to slow things down, and now he's speeding it up, playing that pass, and unfortunately our cameraman there not picking it up, but Mitch one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, and he's hit it wide! And we've seen a few of these already this week in these opening games. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, and then players trying to place him as Simon hits wide and it not coming off, and Richard will be thankful there to collect that ball without it going into the back of the Parmesan net. Flaberdeen now looking to play it from the back. Simon, long ball forward there and try to get a touch on it with Scott D. Oh, and Joshua almost put it into the back of his net there, but Richard has grabbed it, and Parmesan Belgrade breathe a sigh of relief there. Scott now trying to come forward, trying to play it off the board, trying to find a player, does so, but the ball is then deflected back to the Parmesan goalkeeper. Parmesan playing it from the back. It's a little bit lost in the corner there from the cameraman, so apologies for that. But Kevin now pushing forward for Parmesan. Kevin, he's got some company there with a shot. Oh, brilliant into his move there from Kevin with the goal. And you can see in the celebration there, Simon's kept track of Kevin the whole way. Kevin trying to tantalise him in there. And then with the shot, it goes into the corner. Not quite full coverage with the camera there, unfortunately. But Kev's face and reaction there, you can see he's delighted with that effort. And so he should be. And speaking of Kevin again, once again, pushing forward for Parmesan. Kevin, one-on-one with Jordan. Oh, and he's done it again, and that's the 2 goals that Parmesan needed to get back into this game, and the game is now at 3-all. Kev there with this brilliant run going forward. Jordan there trying to lay off and pull back and try to give some room to try and entice him in. Potentially going to look for the block, but Kev keeps going and it gets it into the back of the net. Parmesan with the ball at feet, but it's lost now, and Flaberdeen have the opportunity to come forward. Flaberdeen with the shot from Jordan there, but saved by Richard in a routine save. And now Yanis is released to go away up the field. And can Yanis get a shot? Great save there from the Flaberdeen goalkeeper. and eventually Kevin gets back and sees that back to the goalkeeper. Yanis, Kevin trying to link up in this highlight now, but unfortunately there it is blocked out. Yanis still keeping a hold of the ball there. Jordan looking to try and get an opportunity to tackle away. Yanis holding him off. Oh, and Yanis unlucky there, but a great save from Flaberdeen. As a nice little turn there by Kevin, doesn't quite come off, and the ball goes all the way back to the Parmesan goalkeeper. Neil now for Parmesan to Yanis. Yanis trying to link up with Neil as Neil tries to go through, and the save there from the goalkeeper, and a block from Jordan denies Parmesan Belgrade the opportunity to go in front in this match. Neil's now controlled that secondary ball. Can Parmesan Belgrade sneak a goal here? Oh, just wide from Kevin, unfortunately, and it sees it all the way back through to the Flaberdeen goalkeeper. Last highlight in this match between these teams. Scott D currently in goals with the ball in hand as referee Aaron there checking the last few moments of the game and advising the players there is literally only one more attack left to happen as the ball goes all the way through, and so the time will be given for Parmesan Belgrade to have an opportunity themselves as the ball rolled out to Adam, but the game will end 3-all between these teams and the points will be shared. Second round of games now for week 3 sees our first one of the second round being O.B City versus Scrandinavia. Two teams with two very different seasons so far after going toe-to-toe and trading places for the league title last season. With Scrandinavia here very early on looking very positive coming forward as O.B City have stolen the ball with the opportunity for Allen, but Craig gets in front and sees it back through to his goalkeeper. Into the O.B City half comes Scrandinavia, but the shot there blocked against Gilly, and now Captain Ryan has an opportunity with a shot there, but Stewart in goals, managing to see that ball. Little bit fortunate there that wasn't worse than it could have been for Stewart in goals there, a little lackluster there, but eventually the ball's all the way up into the O.B City half as Craig tries to get forward, but Gilly there with the block and using the wall there to find Alan in the middle of the pitch, who finds Willie. Can Willie get the opening goal here? The shot, great save there by Stewart. Unfortunately, the shot from Willie straight at him there, and eventually Scrandinavia get that ball away, and Alan's shot there is closed down from there. Now a new highlight with Scrandinavia coming forward. Scrandinavia looking positive, and remember Scrandinavia currently sitting at the bottom of the table here, and so this would be an impressive victory if they can get anything out of this game, even if it's just a point. As Brad's shot goes wide there, Luke is closing that down, and eventually the ball goes over behind the goals there. Scrandinavia showing that they are not down and out this week despite their placement currently in the league, and O.B City looking to try and use all their skills as the shot saved there from Stewart to try and get the points from Scrandinavia. Barry coming forward there, but Willie doing some great defensive work there and pushing the ball all the way back to the Scrandinavia goalkeeper. O.B City now getting into the rhythm here with Stephen B on the pitch now, looking to try and get things going, and a save there from Stewart as Craig comes rushing then off screen and brilliantly wins that ball for Scrandinavia, but unfortunately can't get past Willie, but the free kick is given there. Dan playing it up to Barry. Barry now then getting the shot on target, but a save there by Luke. Can Brad steal it? No, eventually Gilly gets it out to Stephen, and O.B City get the ball safely away. Ball now with the Scandinavia goalkeeper Stewart as he looks to play the ball long to Brad. Lovely turn from Brad. He's made some space. Oh, and the save there. I think it might have been post actually as well, that it might have bounced off there. But it's so unlucky that Scandinavia don't find themselves one up here. Stephen going into the corner with Dan, and Dan there with the clip, and the referee gives that free kick there. You can see a little bit of, just a little catch there from Dan as Stephen tries to run in. And now O.B City with the free kick. Stephen looking to play it. Finds Gilly in the shot, and it's the opening goal there for O.B City from Gilly. Great use of the free kick there by Stephen, finding Gilly there in some space, and some great finishing there from Gilly to give O.B City the opening goal. And once again Scandinavia coming forward into the O.B City half in this highlight, but great defensive work here from O.B City, and some outstanding goalkeeping skills there from Stephen B is keeping Scandinavia at bay. Bay. Des now with the ball, looking to try and find someone in red. Finds Dan. Dan now playing it back up to Brad. Brad, who was unlucky earlier with that shot off the post. Brad with the ball at feet now, and a shot and a save there from Stephen that he will gladly take there. Stephen B in goals, plays it Stephen R, not in goals. Stephen R pushing forward through to Gilly, and just wide there from Gilly. Looked like that was going to be a wonderful move, and the second opportunity not finished either. And O.B City living just with the one goal, and Scrandinavia, you would say living the charmed life, but their defensive work is doing some great efforts there as the shot from Allen goes wide. But you do feel that O.B City are going to get some goals in this match. Stewart, ball at feet, looking to play it upwards, finds Des. Des closed in by Allen. Poor pass there from Des, finds Stephen R. Stephen R with a shot, and that is it. It's been coming for a while now. O.B City knocking at the Scandinavia door. Scandinavia using all their cat's 9 lives, and they've ran out of them with conceding that second goal. And it's 2-0 to O.B City now. And O.B City, with that 2-goal lead, will look to push forward to try and extend their lead. Matthew, great turn and control there with the ball. Looks to play it through, and eventually Des comes out and gets it, but it's not quite clear. Ball in the air. Stephen B with the volley. Stephen R with the touch. And that is a third goal for O.B City there. The ball bobbing around there. Almost a smash of players in front of goals there. Stephen B with that volley, and eventually Stephen R with that back heel clip, eventually putting it into the net. Skill, embarrassment, can't really tell from his face. However, a goal is a goal at the end of the day, and O.B City go 3-0 up. Brad running into trouble there, tries to find Adam. Matthew closing down. Matthew with a shot. It's saved, but Stephen B, and that's 4-0 now for O.B City. And you have to feel for Scandinavia for so long in this match, playing extremely well, looking like they were competitive, but ever since that second goal went in, they have absolutely capitulated in defence there. Dan coming across and eventually closing out that shot, and the ball not picked up by Des in goals, and Dan getting a vital block on, and Des gets down and low to collect that ball. Adam coming forward now for Scandinavia, who are desperate for a goal now, finding themselves 4 goals behind after spending so long with only the 1 goal deficit, as Barry C has got some pressure there, losing the ball out to Stephen. Stephen R coming forward now. Stephen R with a shot. Stephen rounding off his hat-trick for the game by walking off the pitch. Bizarrely, but really it's to give someone else an opportunity to play, given the influx of players that we have. Great run here by Stephen, taking that ball away from Barry and then punishing Scandinavia, unfortunately. And they have collapsed, you have to say. And now it's just a question of what will be the final scoreline in this match as Stephen B comes forward. And a save there from the goalkeeper in there, and now Stewart has taken the ball away from that mid-air with the shot, and a save there from Allen as well. Saves at both ends of the pitches here as Captain Ryan now with that shot, and Dan clears that from the goals. Not quite into the box there for Allen to collect, but Gilly will make sure that he can see that back. Brad now right in front of the O.B City goal there, but it's seen right back to the goalkeeper. Stephen B with a lovely turn there, plays to the Greg. Oh, and disaster! Lovely turn there by Stephen, and it looked like Greg was going to see that back to Dan in goals after the ball had ran away from Stephen from the turn. You can see their lovely control. Greg coming across, reading that well, gets a little touch on it to try and play it back, and it's too late, and you can see the hand up in the air as Stephen B sticks that in the back of the net. And this game looks like it will come to its conclusion with the scoreline being 6-0 to O.B City. Unfortunately for Scandinavia, they are on the end of a drubbing. Second of our mid-fixtures for week 3 sees Parmesan Belgrade versus Fatburn Rovers. Fatburn Rovers having a great run so far in their debut season. Parmesan Belgrade having a bit of a rougher time with it near the bottom of the league. But Josh has found the ball from Kevin, and straight away from kick-off here, Parmesan have made the ideal start to this match. Kevin there with the ball, looking to cut across. Lovely pass through to Josh. Josh getting on the end of that perfectly and matching the well-placed pass with a well-placed finish. Fatburn Rovers looking to try and get back into this game ASAP, but Parmesan Belgrade looking like the stronger of the teams currently. Lewis there trying to play that pass. Adam trying to come forward. And a great save there by Paul that would have put Fatburn Rovers back into this game if it wasn't for the reflexes there from Paul in goals for Parmesan Belgrade. Josh now with the ball in the defensive half for Parmesan Belgrade, finding Kevin. Kevin now trying to get past Captain James there and is almost past him, and eventually finds himself past him. James still going, trying to get a foot in there, and eventually the free kick's given. Parmesan Belgrade have played it though quickly, and Neil with a shot, and Neil with a goal, and Fatburn Rovers not paying attention there, and Parmesan Belgrade took the free kick quickly. You can see James there back, turned away, having to then rush it to try and meet the oncoming Neil, and Neil's shot perfectly placed into the top corner, with Jason unable to do anything about the shot. And now it is 2-0 for Parmesan Belgrade as Richard comes forward for Parmesan, but Jason meets Josh's shot there with a great save. 2-0 to Parmesan Belgrade. They'll be delighted with this start as Paul picks up the ball there after going into the side netting. Quick ball out to try and find Joshua as he pushes forward. Joshua keeps going, and Joshua there, brilliant finish. He had a defender next to him there trying to close down the space, but eventually holds him off. Josh collecting that ball in the middle of the pitch, literally almost in the penalty spot there. Richard providing a dummy run, and two Fatburn Rover players almost coming there to close him down. But eventually he gets the shot there as Jason dives the wrong way, and Parmesan Belgrade are 3-0 to the good at this point. And the ball is now in the Parmesan Belgrade half as he look to come forward. Yanis with the ball there. Yanis to Joshua. Joshua, now who's he going to set up? He doesn't need to set up anybody because he scored the fourth for Parmesan Belgrade. It looked like the pass through to Yanis in the return pass was going to be the option there. You can see foot on the ball there, just rolls it and then smashes it in there. And Fatburn Rovers are in 6s and 7s at this point as they all look to try and figure out answers after how they've been sucker punched so badly by Parmesan Belgrade. But Parmesan Belgrade making a fantastic early start to this game. As I say that, they just concede there with a lovely move by Fatburn Rovers, and Fatburn Rovers getting the goal there through Ryan, as Ryan with the left foot there clips it past the goalkeeper, and that makes it 4-1 still to Parmesan Belgrade. But Fatburn now have got themselves into this game, and Richard there with that shot and a great reaction save there from Jason. Ball potentially being played straight through to the goalkeeper there, but it was still needing to have the save that matched it. Beans playing the ball into Chopper. Chopper now trying to get the ball away and can't quite. A good battle going on there. He's now cutting himself into the middle of the pitch there, and the shot high and wide, and frustration on Chopper's face there as Ryan now with the ball at feet looking to try and find some support there, and eventually the free kick is given to Fatburn Rovers. Parmesan with the ball now. Beans there trying to play, but eventually Chopper tries to come across Joshua and not quite there, and Parmesan Belgrade hold onto the ball. Beans now stolen that ball away from Kevin in the middle of the pitch, and there's a second goal for Fatburn Rovers. Their lovely little steal of the ball there by Beans, stepping forward. Kev trying to be clever with the ball, but eventually Beans just takes it away, pushes forward. Adam tries to come across to close down, but cannot match that pace. Beans smashes it into the corner there to make it 4-2 to Parmesan Belgrade. But 2 goals now for Fatburn Rovers could spur them coming back into this game as Chopper gets involved. The ball to Ryan there, and Chopper can't get the ball under control after the deflection. Now, and it's intercepted now by Chopper. What's he going to do? And he shoots, and it's wild and wide there, and a sense of frustration all over his face there. Chopper now getting back to try and block down Richard, but Richard with a shot there, and Jason with a great save there for Fatburn Rovers. Joshua now up into the Fatburn Rovers half in the corner now, trying to find some support, but the ball's been stolen. Eventually Neil gets that ball off the boards, and now Josh in front of goal with the rebound, and he does get it into the goal there, and that is a 5th goal for Parmesan Belgrade. Neil looking to just clear that ball with a huge slice of luck there for Parmesan Belgrade. The ball bouncing off the board, and Joshua getting in front of that ball, collecting it there, and then find himself in the great position in front of the goals there. As Chopper tries to clip that ball forward up to Beans. Beans back in the middle of the pitch there, and it looks like as if the penalty has been given there. And if we have a look at the replays, you can see Neil coming across with Chopper. Chopper reaching out. Might not be quite a penalty, but Fatburn Rovers will take that opportunity. Chopper stepping up for the penalty, and it's saved there. And Parmesan Belgrade will be saying that that is justice served correctly after feeling like it might have been a dubious penalty. James now with the ball for Fatburn Rovers, trying to come forward, looking to find some support. Good run by Beans, and Beans with the finish, first time. And there is another goal for Fatburn Rovers there, and they will have that as a consolation prize for the outcome of the match, which is heading to its conclusion with the match ending being 5-3 to Parmesan Belgrade. And now the last of our mid-fixture games for week 3 sees Rapid Viennetta versus Flaberdeen. Rapid having a fantastic start to their new season, sitting at the top of the league. Flaberdeen having a better season so far than they did last season, sitting mid-table, as early on here a ball lands on the pitch from another game. Flaberdeen now with the ball in possession, playing it all the way back to goalkeeper as they look to build out from the back to try and get the early opportunity and early lead here. Rapid showing some good defensive work there as they try to collect it, and a good tussle between the players. Sees Davis C with a chance, and Mitch dives down there early, and it looked like he might have been stuck there hapless there, but both misses there from Rapid. And now Flaberdeen have the chance with Scott the shot, and it's just gone high and wide of the goal there, and eventually it goes all the way back to the Rapid goalkeeper for safety. Flaberdeen once again trying to build it from the back. Mitch in goal, rolling that out straight out there to David Doe, and that's the worst thing you could do there. Now it's to David C, but a great save there by Mitch to make up for the poor rollout there from the start. Jordan now trying to battle with the ball, but eventually it's been lost. David now has the ball, trying to find some support there. He's got Greg in the middle there. Greg with a shot, and another save there from Mitch denies Rapid Viennetta the early goal, as another save there that came up from high from Mitch to deny. Rapid Viennetta looking to come forward now. David on the ball, standing up against Jordan. Lovely through ball there, and the pass there from Greg. And what a finish there from Rapid Viennetta. That is a fantastic move forward there. Lovely run. Greg there with the pass, plays it straight through to David, and David slotting it into the bottom corner for the opening goal for Rapid Viennetta in this game. Flaberdeen looking to reply quickly. Simon with a shot, and it's ricocheted off the boards. Lewis plays it through, and then the shot there, and the goal from Michael there, and a debut goal, and he will be absolutely delighted with that contribution to the team. And on his debut, great pass there by Lewis, and Michael finishing that shot off there. David now with the ball for Rapid, and eventually he does make its way all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Kev with the opportunity there, and Mitch gets down low early to stop any opportunity of Kev getting another goal. Jordan on one of his runs as Lewis takes a shot high and wide, and Michael can't convert from there. Rapid once again finding their talisman striker Kev. Now can they get an opportunity in front of goal, trying to play it around in front of the goal, but Jordan's intercepted, and will Rapid punish them here through to Michael, but the finishing not as good there as his goal was. Jordan with the shot, but Martin getting the save and grabbing that ball just before it went out the box, quickly throwing it over the top to try and set Rapid on their way, and the back pass goes all the way back, and it lands at Martin's feet there. Mitch with the ball, playing straight out there to the side to find Jordan. Jordan finding Simon. Simon now with the opportunity. It's off the board, but back into the middle. And Matthew there with the second goal there for Flaberdeen. And Flaberdeen have turned this game around and have taken the lead. Great save there from Martin. I think initially set off the board, but Martin with a great save there with the feet. But unfortunately the rebound straight into the path of Matthew. And Matthew makes no mistake sticking the ball away there and giving Flaberdeen the lead after a great comeback into this game. And can they get another goal in the lead there? Oh, and a good save from Martin. Unlucky there from Matthew. It looked like that might have been heading into one of the corners there. Jordan on a run once again, linking up with Matthew. Jordan now with a shot. Martin, even though that goal went past him there, he's doing a great job in goals, denying these opportunities as Scott looks to come forward to the shot, and another good save there from Martin in goals. Ball goes all the way back up to the Flaberdeen defence, and Simon sees it back to Mitch there. Kev finds himself in a unfamiliar territory, which would be Rapid Viennetta's defensive line as Greg puts a foot on the ball. Great ball into the middle of the pitch for David. David the shot. Oh, Rapid have got an equaliser after sustaining all that pressure from Flaberdeen. Greg with some clever play with the foot on the ball, squares it right into the middle of the pitch for David, and then David, no mistake there, from distance, straight into the bottom corner there. Nothing Mitch can do in goals. And it is 2-2 now in this game, and there is everything to play for in this match, with only one other game after this week. Both of these teams looking to try and get points for completely different reasons, but both desperate for them, as Mitch pulls off a great save there as Jordan sees it back to him. And now Flaberdeen can start from the back, but the interception there not quite landing for Rapid, and Flaberdeen looked like they might have the opportunity, but Kev now and Mitch with another save, and then eventually gets his hands on the ball to stop it there. Last highlight play in this match for these two teams. It's been a end-to-end game with chances galore, but great goalkeeping displays on both teams, as Simon with the ball now looking to try and play it in. Can Jordan get onto it before Greg getting the touch? Can Jordan get the opportunity? And the save there from Martin, and the game will end 2-2 with the points shared with both these teams. Final round of fixtures now for week 3. Scrandinavia versus Parmesan Belgrade. Scrandinavia have found themselves at the bottom of the league so far in this season, and they are really needing a win to try and get themselves moving up. But Parmesan Belgrade are the team that's above them and are having their own troubles this season, so this is an important match for both teams, as early on here Scrandinavia with the opportunity through Brad there, but eventually the shot goes wide of goal. Des coming forward now for Scrandinavia. Des with a shot, and it's bounced off the board, and Des with a second, but Kevin in goal sees it one away, and Brad's picked up the ball, and Brad does actually get the opening goal there for Scrandinavia. He's got his head in his hands unusually, but he might have just been fixing his hat there. But it was a very subdued celebration, even though Scrandinavia have gone in the lead and exactly what they're needing there. Takes that ball away from Adam's feet. Kev does get a touch in goals there, but not enough to deny the goal. And Scrandinavia probably not used to find themselves in this position, unsure how to celebrate going early on. Maybe there's a little bit of doubt creeping in, but the shot there from Stewart, saved there, goes wide, and Scrandinavia are looking good in this match early on. Adam now blocking that pass there from Paul, and the ball eventually goes out to Greg. Greg now with opportunities, can't quite get a touch on it as Richards came across. Greg wins it once again, and Brad with a second goal very early on in this game, and Scrandinavia now 2-0 up. Scandinavia are looking like a completely different team than what we've seen beforehand. That shot creeping into the inside post there in the tightest of angles, and so Scandinavia should be filling themselves with excitement and optimism as a third goal goes in from Brad and for Scandinavia, and this is unheard of from Scandinavia in quick succession, finding themselves 3-0 up and looking good whilst doing it. They are playing some fantastic football, some fantastic linking football, and this should be breeding some confidence within the squad now, as Greg on the run up the wing there, and then tries to get the shot away, but just wide of the post there. Parmesan are almost all over the place, just trying to coordinate themselves, but have an opportunity here as the ball comes back to Neil. Neil then on a lovely turn round Des, and with the shot and the save there from Craig, but it's bounced back and landed at Yanis, and Yanis does put it away for a reply from Parmesan Belgrade, making the score now 3-1 to Scandinavia. And maybe this is where a little bit of the doubt might come in for Scandinavia, that they may be worried that their lead is going to slip now from it. And now Neil's picked up the ball for Parmesan, hounded there by Brad. Neil now still ball at feet, lovely turn, tries to get the shot away, but Brad gets the block and fizzles out that shot on target there. Parmesan Belgrade once again coming forward, almost taking it the cameraman, but the ball continues to be in play, as now Scandinavia looking to try and get an opportunity to go. Stewart to Brad, great save there by Kevin, and eventually Kevin secures the ball for Parmesan Belgrade. Free kick now for Parmesan Belgrade. Adam trying to play it forward. Dan with the block there from the Commissioners team playing for Scandinavia, as Paul goes through on goal, and what a finish by Paul, absolutely gliding through the players there. Paul, ball at feet, has two players there closing him down, Stuart and Dan. Eventually gets past both. Craig trying to come across to block the opportunity, but Paul puts the ball in the back of the net. Battle here on the other side of the pitch between Yanis, Brad and Adam. Eventually sees the shot wide as Kev has touched the ball there, and a penalty is given to Scrandinavia. That ball being out of the pitch there. Referee, good stance on it, and Dan's penalty is saved there by Kevin, and the referee is stating that Dan has done more than one step on the penalty. Regardless, anyway, saved by Kev. Game continues to be 3-2 between the teams. Paul trying to find Janice but doesn't. Brad's picked up the ball and Stuart sticks it in the back of the net to make it 4-2 to Scandinavia, and they may be getting the monkey off their back in this game for the fact that whilst they've conceded against Parmesan Belgrade and with only 1 goal difference, they've managed to extend it now to a 2-goal difference, 4-2, and the ball's been won there by Craig trying to find Brad, but the loose pass there goes all the way through to Adam now trying to take on Brad. Brad's closed it down there, Brad through, and Brad scores once again, 5-2 to Scandinavia. Brilliant stuff from Scandinavia, a form and clinical finishing we have not seen from them so far in this season, hence why they're at the bottom. Could their luck be turning? Could they finally get another win onto the scoreboard for them? And this will be the first win this week as well for them. Save there from Des, and Joshua collects that ball on the rebound and puts it in the back of the net. Make it 5-3 to Parmesan Belgrade. Potentially, is this the sign that Parmesan Belgrade coming back into this game? Adam tried to come across and nick the ball away from Josh, but Josh brings the ball. Great work there under control, and then the finish applied. Adam now chasing that ball in the Parmesan half. Not much of this game left to go there. Brad's shot deflected there. Adam with the shot. Yes! Adam with the goal, and the game is 6-3, and that is the final piece of play in this match. Brad with the shot, blocked there by Paul. Adam then picking up the deflection, puts it through the legs of Paul. Kevin can't see it coming. Scandinavia miraculously walking away with a 6-3 win over their nearest table rivals, Parmesan Belgrade. Penultimate game of week 3 sees O.B City versus Flaberdeen, as Flaberdeen with the ball early on here looking to get forward. O.B City looking to try and walk away this week with as much points as possible to try and get themselves into top spot of the league for this season after being champions last season. Flaberdeen into the O.B City half and shot their block, but Scott now with a second opportunity, and Flaberdeen have struck first in this match with the opening goal there from Scott. Lovely football there from Flaberdeen as they push forward into the O.B City half. Scott's initial shot blocked there, but then on the second attempt manages to slot the ball away to give Flaberdeen a slightly surprise lead in this match, you would say, given the recent form of O.B City. But now O.B City trying to play it out from the back. Flaberdeen applying pressure, but O.B City still going well as they try to move forward, and the free kick given there, goal chopped off, and the free kick given to O.B City. Ball played forward to Stephen as Stephen gets a little twist and turn away with a shot, and it's blocked initially there as Stephen with a second attempt almost, but decides to play it into Gilly in the middle of the field. Gilly about to attempt the shot. Oh, what a goal there from distance, middle of the pitch, smashes it there, and it goes into the top corner. Probably more placed than smashed, we'll give that credit to Gilly there, but a great goal there into the top corner, and nothing the Flaberdeen goalkeeper can do to stop that goal going in. Flaberdeen looking to build out from the back once again. A lovely cross ball there from Mitch, and the ball is almost into the O.B City box, but not quite, so it's still alive for Flaberdeen. Simon now, ball at feet, looking to play into the middle. Mitch with a turn and a hit and a goal, and that's 2-1 to Flaberdeen, and they have reinstated their lead in this match. It looked like as if O.B City's goal would have been the signal for them to push on and potentially dominate this match, but Flaberdeen have got that second goal and are now into the comfortable position of controlling this game as O.B City come forward with Stephen there, and they're safe from Lewis. Allen collecting the ball once again, playing in Stephen, and now Jordan's trying to cover several players there as Stephen, our shots there saved, and eventually Lewis just hoofs it out of clearance there. Not quite out the pitch, I think is what he was wanting, but it eventually stops the opportunity there. Jordan tried to play the ball up the line and eventually it's lost. Stephen B with the ball looking to play through to Allen. Allen with the ball now, and Mitch. Oh, and Mitch has gone down, and the penalty has been given. Mitch there, I think he's trying to claim that he's slipped there, but we don't allow slide tackles. Allen there, through there on goal. It's a one-on-one as well. I think that's half the problem there. And the block is there. You can see why the referees may be giving it. Don't think Flaberdeen are too happy, but it stopped a goal scoring chance, and it is technically a slide tackle because the block has been there, and so the penalty has been given. Allen steps up for the penalty and saved by Lewis, and where Flaberdeen might have been frustrated and disappointed with the penalty being given, they might feel that is justice served there with the save. Flaberdeen now coming forward with Mitch, but the ball's been lost to Gilly, and Gilly now with the opportunity, and he's lost the ball once again, plays it through to Mitch. Mitch with a shot, and a save there from Luke, denying Flaberdeen an opportunity to go 3 ahead after Lewis's penalty save, keeping their lead intact. Gilly with the ball at feet in the shot, and a save there from Lewis once again. Another opportunity maybe here for O.B City. Gilly in the corner, but Jordan eventually keeping that ball in that end of the pitch. O.B City now looking to come forward. Stephen R with the ball at feet. Stephen playing it through to Stephen B. Can Stephen B finish? No, the block there, but another opportunity into the box, and there is O.B City's goal there through Matthew, and what a good finish there. Stephen B with the ball right across the box, nobody keeping an eye on that ball. Matthew gets it on the half volley into the back of the net, and the game is all square here. Jordan now with the ball at feet, looking to try and get Flaberdeen back into the lead, and the long shot there. Oh, with Scott, and what a brilliant play there. It looked like as if Luke was expecting that ball to go all the way through for a shot on target. Scott manages to stop that ball dead at his feet there. Because of that, Luke is already down, the goal is gaping wide, and Scott can't help but stick it into the back of the net from there, and Flaberdeen are back in the lead. 3-2, end-to-end stuff, exciting stuff in this game as O.B City look to come forward. Header from Allen, Stephen B. Oh, and he's stuck it in, and it's there 3-0, and this is incredible stuff from these teams that is going from end to end here with goals galore in the last little while in this game, and Stephen B touching that ball round the Flaberdeen goalkeeper there, making it 3-0. Flaberdeen now looking to try and get into the lead once again here. Lewis, ball at feet, and the shot just wide there, but Luke ensuring that the ball goes wide and not on target. Stephen R and Jordan battling there, and Willie also in there trying to get a hold of Jordan with the ball at feet, but Jordan is dancing through everybody and with the shot there, but it is blocked, deflected wide there after some great running there by Jordan. Stephen B, brilliant turn there, and it will be the end of the highlight there. Jordan playing the ball back to the goalkeeper after a disruption in the match there, and now O.B City coming forward. Stephen there with the shot, oh, and that is fantastic from O.B City. Flaberdeen not happy with the decision for the ball from a previous play to go back to the goalkeeper. However, it is with the correct decision for the referee within the rules of it being played off the referee by accident, and Flaberdeen distracted, not paying attention, and Stephen B slots that ball away. And into the final attacking play of the game, Simon shoots the ball from distance, but it's closed down there by Willie, and after an end-to-end and pulsating match between these two teams, the score is going to be 4-3 to O.B City. Final game of week 3 sees the top 2 teams coming into this week, Rapid Viennetta and Fatburn Rovers. Both teams making their debut at Fat Fives this season. Both teams at the start of fixtures at the top 2 spaces of the league, as early on here Fatburn Rovers with a couple of opportunities but some goalkeeping skills on show there from Rapid Viennetta, and the ball played through to Fraser for Fatburn Rovers, and now there's a battle in the middle of the pitch. Kev coming through, oh, and Kev just putting that wide. You would have put your money on Kev to have slotted that into the back of the net, but it went just wide, and Kev with another shot high and wide of the target there. Kev Kev once again for Rapid coming forward, and the ball tried to be played back to him in a 1-2 there, but it's been intercepted now as Ryan looks to come forward, and the shot just wide there as Lewis collects for Fatburn Rovers. Jason in goals for Fatburn, looking to try and get the team underway once again on another range of attacks. The ball played out to Chopper right in front. Chopper trying to get it past Cal. Fraser back to Chopper. Chopper now one-on-one there, plays it wide to Lewis, and Lewis can't quite get the finish on there as Cal collects for Rapid Viennetta. Jason once again starting out from the goals there, tries to play it through to Lewis, but it's been intercepted. David coming across there, and Chopper hasn't quite got a touch on it, and it squirms under Jason in goals there, and frustration from the Fatburn Rovers players there. It looked like as if Chopper was going to get a touch on there, but David some brilliant skills to take it away from Chopper, and he just sticks it underneath Jason in goals there to make it 1-0 to Rapid Viennetta. Chopper now on the attack for Fatburn, tries to get the shot on, but it is saved there in goals by the Rapid goalkeeper. Fraser in the corner now, looking for some support, tries to play it through the Chopper, but a tug there to hold him back, and that looks like it might have denied a decent opportunity there for Fatburn Rovers. And the free kick there from Fraser, just high and wide, though Rapid will be delighted to come away with that without conceding. Ball played all the way up to Kev now. Can Rapid get another goal? And yes, they can. Kev now making up for his earlier miss that just went wide. Lovely turn to get away from Fraser there, using his upper strength as well to help him get a little bit of a gap, and then slots it past Jason to make it 2-0 to Rapid Viennetta as they look to try and consolidate their place at the top of the league. Cal, ball at feet with the shot, just high, bouncing off the crossbar there, and Kev can't quite get a strong enough shot to put it past Jason there. Kev battling once again, and he's wormed his way through, and he's got it in the back of the net after dancing through the Fatburn Rovers defence there. Beans can't do anything about that to stop him, and Kev comes forward and eventually just slots it into the bottom corner, and that's 3-0 Rapid Viennetta. And another opportunity as the ball is pinged over the top of Chopper, played off the board, back to Martin. Martin now with a shot, 4-0 Rapid Viennetta. Absolute rapid from Rapid once again, finding themselves 4-0 up and dominating this match. And unfortunately for Jason, he is just facing some absolute clinical shots right now, but a poor start there from the back almost cost him, but Jason does well to make up for the mistake and make the save against David there. Plays the ball better this time out to Beans, and now an opportunity for Fatburn Rovers to get forward with a shot, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy save for Rapid, and now Martin with the ball for Rapid trying to push forward. Martin with a shot, and Jason does get his hands down and makes the save, and that will give confidence to the whole of the Fatburn Rovers team that they are starting to stop these opportunities Rapid are having. Although Martin now for Rapid has another one, finds Cal, and another good save for Jason, and he'll be feeling more confident now that he's getting a couple of saves in a row in place now after the onslaught of shots on target that were becoming goals there for Rapid. Beans now with a shot, and a double save there for Rapid denies Beans the opportunity to try and find a way back into this match for Fatburn Rovers. Martin with a shot there, just high and wide there, and Rapid trying to play that ball forward once again, but the ball has got forward for Fatburn as Beans has the opportunity trying to find Captain James, but it goes across the box without getting a touch on it. Fatburn once again trying to come forward. Beans trying to take the ball under control there, going himself with a shot, and it's skewed wide there. It's still in possession for Fatburn Rovers now, and a secondary shot saved. And can James get a reactionary goal? No, straight at the goalkeeper, and Rapid denying Fatburn Rovers as they try to then play up the pitch. Fatburn Rovers now looking to come forward once again. Lewis, lovely little work there, but eventually it is taken away as Cal looks to spearhead for Rapid. Lovely ball there into the box, and the goal there for Rapid Viennetta. Kev there doing a lovely flick through there, and the ball put into the back of the net to make it 5-0 there for Rapid Viennetta. Great teamwork from all the boys in Rapid there to get that goal. And now it looks like they're about to break once again with Cal playing it through to Kev. Kev now, will he finish? Yes, he does. 6-0, an absolute demolishing here of Fatburn Rovers. Fatburn have been showing some good performances even this week, but this is a complete demolition job by Rapid Viennetta, and they'll be delighted that they've managed to make some space to the team below them, as Beans gets a consolation goal for Fatburn Rovers. But given where we are being solely into this match, it is not going to make a difference to the scoreline overall, and Fatburn Rovers will be disappointed with their performance in this match. And literally the last couple of kicks of the ball here as the game will finish 6-1 to Rapid Viennetta. Confirmation of the final scores from Week 3. Scrandinavia 1, Fatburn Rovers 3, Rapid Viennetta 2, O.B City 3, Flaberdeen 3, Parmesan Belgrade 3, O.B City 6, Scrandinavia 0, Parmesan Belgrade 5, Fatburn Rovers 3, Flaberdeen 2, Rapid Viennetta 2, Scrandinavia 6, Parmesan Belgrade 3, O.B City 4, Flaberdeen 3, and Fatburn Rovers 1, Rapid Viennetta 6. And now turning a look at the table, O.B City sitting at the top of the table after collecting all points and being there on goal difference. Rapid Viennetta shortly behind them as well, with Fatburn Rovers moving into third place. Flaberdeen stay in fourth, Parmesan Belgrade in fifth, and Scrandinavia at the bottom of the league despite their win this week. Fat Fives are looking for new players to join our player pool. If you have a BMI of 26 plus or in the north east of Scotland area, please sign up using the links on our website, fatfives.football. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell on our YouTube channel so you can get notifications of when new highlights become available.